Okay, let's get back into it. This is IDN on July 6th, 2020. Pretty standard pattern here, consolidating sideways, getting tighter, and it looks like we're ready to break out. And after a few days of more sideways consolidation here, which still looks pretty bullish, the stop gets slowly raised up and we get stopped out in this action on the 13th, and that is a 0.4R loss. Okay, let's move on to the next one. This is TOMZ, also on July 6th, and a similar pattern to the last trade. Okay, we take our first profits here on July 13th and get stopped out of the rest on July 21st. That is a 0.7R winner. Okay, this is Pays on July 7th, and it looks like I just get wicked into the trade here. Not the greatest close, but everything's still okay. Stopped just below the recent low after this strong move higher. And a few days later, we just get stopped out after naturally drifting the stop up, and that is about a 0.7R loss. This is PRTS on July 8th, and I actually remember this one quite well because just look how beautiful this breakout bar is here. You have this uptrend that starts to go sideways and gets tighter and tighter and tighter, and then you have this explosive bar here on heavy volume coming out of very tight consolidation. So we set kind of a tight stop because we don't want to see this bar just get totally rejected, and we are long around 980, actually 970. And we get our first sale the very next day at around our 1R mark. And a few days later we get stopped out of the rest. Looks like we just got wicked out there, but still managed to take 1R out of the trade, so not bad. Looks like there would have been a little bit more to go, but I think we do revisit this name for some future trades. All right, this is CARA on the 13th of July, and this is a bit of an interesting one. You can see the bar that we entered here. You can imagine this red wick being a green bar. It actually looked quite nice. So we get our entry just under 18, and we managed to take our first profit the same day, around 1865, and then get stopped out of the rest by the close around 1770. So we're in, we take profit, and get stopped out all in one day. Still managed to take around a 0.3R profit on the trade, so not too bad. Okay, this is AXDX on the 14th of July 2020, and we buy, looks like the top of this bar into the close. And we get our first 1R sale a couple days later. Looks like we get a pretty good print into this wick here, and get stopped out of the rest on the following day, just protecting our profits around break even. So that's around a 0.5R win. And I've changed the arrows to yellow just because I feel like it stands out better on the charts. So I think I'll be using the yellow arrows from now on. This is THM on July 17th, 2020, and we're entering this bar here on what looks like a breakout of this bull flag. And the stock really doesn't do anything for a week or so, and we've drifted our stop higher, and we get stopped out on July 27th. So that is a 0.5R loss. And this is RTRX on July 20th, which has been delisted, so I couldn't pull up in TradingView. So we'll do this real quick in Thinkorswim. Yep, pretty standard consolidation here, which looks like might be resolving to the upside. Stop just below. And then we get stopped out just a few days later when we break the bottom of our entry bar after moving our stop up, which is about a 0.4, 0.5 hour loss. No biggie there. And there was a trade that I couldn't pull up because I couldn't get the chart anywhere in CVLB, which I think was Conversion Labs or something. That was only a 0.2R loss. And now we are on trade 70. This is NLS on July 20th. And it looks like, I remember this because I top ticked the day here. I think I might have been like the only print at 1071. Good times. Okay, and the very next day we get our first sale at 1R for half of the position. And a couple days later we get stopped out of the rest back at what would be break even for the trade. So that's a 0.5R win. And that'll do it.